Hi again, I'm Ed Long, founder and CEO of Independence Anesthesia. This week, we're here to tell you the latest developments on the coronavirus pandemic and how it relates to a story about a man and his bicycle. We can't afford the royalties. Be sure to stick around to hear about the latest anesthesia jobs. India recorded over 85,000 coronavirus cases last Wednesday. This became the world's highest single-day spike since the pandemic began. Despite this increase, the country plans to move forward with its reopening of its railway system and allowing groups of up to 100 people to gather in late September. 9 months after the world's first confirmed case of coronavirus, we have become much closer to a potential vaccine. One of the top COVID-19 vaccine candidates, produced by British pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca, has finally moved into late-stage trials across the world. The company has pulled in many facilities across the U.S. to help study the vaccine's effectiveness. One of these facilities, the University of Wisconsin Hospital, is planning to enroll 1,600 people in the study. With the federal government pledging $1.2 billion, the company can produce 300 million doses in the U.S. The first injections were given last week in Florida. In our final news story of the week, Rick Huggins, a COVID-19 survivor, biked 60 miles to thank the healthcare workers that saved his life. Huggins was hospitalized at Bethesda Hospital back in March for 50 days before being discharged later in May. He had no pre-existing conditions. Understandably, Huggins says that COVID was terrible, as he was on the ventilator for 30 days, lost 35 pounds, and had 9 blood transfusions. The bike ride took Huggins from his home in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, to Bethesda Hospital, where he thanked the healthcare workers who cared for him and saved his life.
Yeah!
Jobs. Did you buy a new FX package? Can we just tone it down a little? And now for the jobs. We have had 3 jobs open up in the Detroit, Michigan area. There is much to explore in the Motor City, including museums, landmarks, and shops nestled within the hustle and bustle of the city. All positions have a pay rate of $130 to $150 an hour, all inclusive, and start in January of 2021. The cases covered by each position are different though, so be sure to check out these details on our website. The next job we have is in coastal North Carolina. There are many things to do here, such as visiting historic sites, parks, the zoo, and best of all, the beach is just a few minutes away. There are 2 openings for this job with a pay rate of $150 per hour plus travel expenses and big hours. You can expect 50 plus hours of time each week working 5 10-hour shifts. They are looking for CRNAs to start on September 14th, 2020. Our next job is in central Illinois. The area serves as the agricultural powerhouse for Illinois. Alongside its farmland, it maintains a rich culture of entertainment by hosting many concerts, musicals, and sporting events. With a pay rate of $140 an hour, the position starts October 1st and lasts until December 31st. It will cover travel, lodging, and per diem. Though the South Carolina position covered in last week's video has closed very quickly, we still have several other positions available that must be filled. We still have openings in the Mountain States, Midwest, Southeast, and Northeast that are featured on our website. As always, we want to hear from you. If you've got something to share with us or the community, please reach out. Please share news and stories and tune in again next week. We're all in this together.